Mm. Can you hear me? All right, that was very strange because it was saying I was suppressed. All right, so how are you, Tom? Just fine, fine. Wednesday evening. That's I know, I know.
Hello, welcome in. Tonight, we're playing another game of Satisfactory, and we are joined by Isaac.
Hello. Hello, world.
And we are loading. Hello, Coder. Thank you for the lurk. Okay, the world is up.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Oh, also, I found out that if you stream on YouTube, the Horizon soundtrack is DMCA.
Ah,
So if you stream on Twitch, it's not DMCA. But if you stream on YouTube, it is. Weird how that works.
yeah.
So
Well,
it's just
like
DMCA regardless.
yeah, especially for me. It's like in my
Uh,
music player, there's a specific filter setting for YouTube safe music.
but what if you bought the music? That's my question. What happens then?
You still wouldn't be able to do it, as the general music consumer music license is for private in-home use only.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, radio stations have a special license that covers pretty much every piece of music that their particular licensing agency has.
So as long as the agency has the license, they can play it.
Yep.
So what I'm hearing is, so long as the agency has the money, they can play whatever the fuck they want, right?
Within certain rules.
That is some absolute bollocks.
Like, I can't get the license because there's
You
video
have to be a
content.
certain kind of business.
No, I employ video content. That's the
So
only.
because you employ video content, you're not allowed to have it.
Yep. The three agencies that basically cover U.S. music licenses. Their license is engineered for radio stations and only applicable to audio only experiences.
That's some bollocks.
Uh-huh. And oh, it gets even better. If you
I'm
wish to
hating
play the,
US already. Please stop. uh,
if you want to run a radio station over the internet, there's a fourth agency you need to get a license with.
Ooh, that's a bad idea.
that governs all over internet broadcast.
Oh my god, so you have to talk to the what's that? FCC
No.
and whatever governing agency over the internet, right?
No, actually, there's three major music licensing agencies, and artists. Apparently, I don't know. And music artists are only a member of one of them. The radio station license covers everything in their library.
Okay then.
So, if you have a license for agency A but not agency B, you can cover everything in agency A's listing but not B's listing. So, if you want to have the broadest range of music for your radio station, you need all three. And then you need agency D if you want to broadcast your radio station over the internet. Yeah, the radio station licenses came about because for a radio station, getting individual licensing for each song is kind of prohibitive.
Lovely.
It's okay for a movie because a movie might use, what, maybe a half dozen songs?
Like 20 or something?
At most.
You haven't
And-
seen Hans Zimmerman movies, have you?
No.
Interstellar, Batman, Dark Knight Rises, Transform movies. Well, to be fair, a good portion of Transformer movies use Linkin Park, as edgy as they are.
I still don't remember that many songs in any of any of the Transformers movies.
Yeah. Some of the movies will actually make the music in-house and do it from there to avoid the whole hassle.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Hey, are you near a
Yeah.
man by chance?
Yes.
Can you check in the alien technology tree how many Merspheres we need for the space? The network
Okay.
space?
Let's see. We need 23.
23. Alright, let me see how much we got.
Oh yeah, I needed to say, there was a show I was planning.
18.
Ah.
Yeah, the music industry in itself is absolute bullshit.
Now, part of it is... It's a case of the rules, the initial rules that were set up worked for the time.
But because of how everything is and everything's interconnected, it's turned into a lot of legal issue, and people want to keep perpetuate it because it's the norm for them.
Yeah, they don't want to change the static quo.
Because they don't want to be the
show...
person to change the status quo.
Yeah, because I was planning a show, but wanted to be sure I did it right. That involved singing. And so I went looking up the rules regarding actual proper music licenses. And again, it's one thing to get a license to do a single cover. And there are agencies that can help acquire the appropriate licenses for that. It's another to put on a show where you might be going through 20, 30 songs.
Yeah. Just like how the licensing issue with Umi and Uni, or the lead singers who did the Telecom music for Teen Titans, the original series. Yeah. Once they died, they if it was a legal issue of should we continue the series and continue their vocals.
Okay, so the question becomes, what was the issue? So I would imagine the
They
series
died.
already. Yes.
And they
the
couldn't
series-
continue the series because they needed a they were trying to do a new season.
What they did? What they want? New music? Because
Yeah, they needed new music.
Okay, because my mind at first was going. The series should already have license for the music, so them dying shouldn't be a problem.
This was an old, like, early 2000s show.
Yeah, and that doesn't negate.
They didn't think to just get another person in, but what's the only reason why it took off in first place was because of the music.
Yeah, but
The title card sequence is what truly drew people to
yeah.
it.
Well, once you mentioned that the issue was not a problem of licensing with the existing tracks, it was a getting new tracks problem.
Mm-hmm. Because that's why that show got cut.
Because they weren't sure who could replace them as the musicians.
Yeah, because they were very good musicians. Because they were J-pop stars that came to America.
Part of me is almost surprised that it was still even a problem. I mean, that shows an unusual level of care on the execs.
Yeah.
Because usually with TV series, it's like, oh, this element is no longer viable. We'll just get a replacement and keep going. And hope it works. Of course, more often than not, care is not usually done with who the replacements are. The change is noticeable, and the series ends up dying anyway because people aren't happy with the changes.
Exactly.
And to a large extent, Gene Ramada's Andromeda is a prime example.
Mm-hmm. Or, if you will, the what was that one late 2000s show? Battle Force 5.
Not familiar with it.
It was how do I put this? Remember Slugterra?
Nope.
Wow, okay then. They were really, like, good animations for its time, and a decent and compelling stories.
Did the writers end up getting changed?
No, it's more of it got cut due to funding.
Oh.
It had very good stories. They just The execs didn't really see a reason to keep it going, so that's why they cut it.
Now, one example of story changing, resulting in a series going downhill fairly quickly and then getting cut. seaQuest DSV.
Haven't heard of that one in a while.
The first 2 to 3 seasons were pretty good. Then they start getting into a lot more alien-based stuff for a submarine show.
Alien-based how?
Finding spaceships underwater. At one point, actually, there's a friend who's called where they basically, you could say, they jump the shark. seaQuest
Jump
gets
the
isekai.
shark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a term. I guess.
Didn't think I'd hear that one for a early 2000 animation.
seaQuest was an animation. seaQuest was an animation, but
wasn't. Sequest.
Okay. But the term, my friend, as it says, comes from Cheers. And apparently dates back to an episode where one of the main characters jumps his motorcycle over a shark. And it's a pivotal moment in the series as it kind of marks when the series started going downhill. Because apparently the writers were out of ideas.
That's where they time travel, go through space, do all that.
Yeah.
It's remember the Sly series on the PlayStation?
No.
Are you familiar with Ratchet and Clank series?
Vaguely.
Well, the writers got bored and decided to go do a time travel and space travel shenaniganery.
Oh.
Yeah, it would. Oh, and also alternate realities.
Oh, fun.
The writers got lazy.
Yeah,
they couldn't write a new story, so they decided to do that.
Yeah, but in some series, like say Star Trek, you can get away with some stuff like that.
Yeah, but yeah, you kind of can.
In a show all about the deep ocean and the submarine and stuff, that's getting stretching things. And then, and it's like, gee, no wonder that the ratings started dropping and the show was eventually canceled.
I'm gonna make this.
Okay, how am I setting this up? That's the main line. Alright, it's 2 lines. They're going to converge from 2 different directions, and... You know what? Let's do it down right here and down the middle. Yeah. Are you familiar with a show called Silverhawks?
No, do tell.
It is another ancient cartoon from my childhood.
Continue.
It's kind of a police drama, action story.
All right.
Around the officer is called Silverhawks in space. They're
Oh.
cybernetically enhanced individuals capable of freeform flight. They're also inbuilt weaponry. Going up against fantastical enemies. As you
As
do in such a
usual.
show. And that was especially back in the day when they kind of played space as if it was habitable.
I only thought space would be habitable.
Yeah, it's like no one bothers with anything like spacesuits or anything like that. But going into the second season, they started introducing... Oh yeah, and of course, in typical fashion of such a show, it was a 5-man band type. It started out strong, but started going downhill in the second season. They started introducing a lot of several new Silverhawks. The problem is, thinking back on it, it feels as if the writers forgot who the main hero team was.
Yeah,
We start seeing
that makes
more
sense.
we start seeing a lot more episodes around the new characters, with the main group being relegated to background characters, almost. And more often than not, when there is an episode around one of them, they're operating solo.
It's their own solo episode, not rather than a joint one.
Yeah, they're not even really acting as a team anymore. Which also renders their main vehicle kind of a moot point, as it's a spaceship that features the cockpit and 4 side pods for the Silverhawks to ride in.
Alright. That's, interesting.
Uh-huh. That was one of my childhood favorites. Unlike... Well, actually, Thundercats was also favorites, but Thundercats...
Oh yeah, Thundercats was my favorite as well.
Oh yeah.
Like one of my favorite classic shows.
Yep. Silverhawks is from that era. But Thundercats, even after introducing new allies and new Thundercats, remembered who the hero team was.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we occasionally saw the Thundercats go out on their own. But they also had plenty of joint tasks, and there was always if usually Lion-O or one of them gets in trouble, they all come running.
Alright, that should be enough. Can you head to the MAM and upgrade?
Alright. Give me a second.
Alright.
Almost. I've got the rail station for the steel factory figured out. Now I just have to lay it down.
Nice.
Let's see. Precious spheres.
Holy mother Jesus. Thank God I have passive mobs turned on.
We are short.
Guess what I just... Oh, that's easy. Just handcraft something like a Eco Adventure or something.
Yeah, but I don't have any on hand.
Guess who I just encountered?
Let's see if there's enough. I have enough reanimate Sam for this. Oh, that should.
But seriously, guess who I just fucking encountered?
What?
Just guess.
Oh, the mother of all spitters?
No, 2 elite spiders on this one drop pod.
Oh, fun.
That's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21.
Mhm. Oh. And oh. Okay.
Yeah, I think I have mobs turned on to passive.
Hmm. Oh.
Holy hell.
Yep. Gonna be
I
a
don't
slight.
think I could have killed these things even if I tried.
Hmm. I probably could.
Oh, there's yeah, because there was 2 elite spiders near me. Elite, not alpha, not normal, elite.
Yeah. I maybe could take them.
These ones have toxic gas around them, and they deal AOE.
Oh, fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did I mention they like take a quarter of your health per hit?
Oh, that part's easy. Don't get hit. It's keeping them at range that's gets a little more complicated.
Did I mention they jump?
Well, yeah, they're stingers. Of course they jump. You just have to account for that in your strategic planning. What, do you think I would try taking on something like that head on?
Maybe.
You don't know me that well then.
Look, I don't know how YOLO you'd be.
I'm the kind of guy who likes getting into a tactical
Dimensional
position where a
expansion
melee fighter
finalized to
can't hit me.
500%. Despite further
and then drop
efforts,
explosives
parts
on their
could not be
heads.
broken down further than their elementary particles, nor could the storage become more dense without the particles spontaneously reacting with one another and losing their deconfined state. Yet somehow more matter can now be stored in the same dimension.
We sang our growth song because we like your shallow efforts. Up and down our shallow illusion, up and down disappear in the deep.
That is very thoughtful.
Is that Max 1?
We appreciate the attempts at sharing scientific knowledge.
Yes.
However, perhaps we should wait until we have a more optimal way of exchanging data.
Nice.
We've only got one thing
I can
left.
only imagine trying to take on the swamp when you first start out. It'd be an absolute pain in the butt.
Yeah, offhand, for the elite stingers, first thing that comes to my mind is
Not just elite
gratuitous use-
stingers, but simply the radioactive hogs and the
Yeah, let
and
me
the
finish.
alpha spitters.
Because the stingers are the ones you mentioned as being the really, really, really nasty things with all sorts of things to worry about. And the first thing
Yeah,
I
the
thought
spitters
about
suck.
is for the stingers, especially for stingers, they tend to be in the big. The elites, I imagine, are fairly on the big size.
Very.
That actually is helpful because my battle
Like about
strategy
the size of
involve-
2 elite hogs.
Yeah, my battle strategy would probably involve gratuitous use of concrete pillars.
Yeah, that's probably your best bet.
Concrete pillars to create basically a safety net, keeping them at a distance. Probably max 10 tall, with a roof, just to discourage climbing. While providing openings that you can shoot through. Actually, that you can lob Noblesques through. Forget shooting. Noblesques or explosive rebar? Like I said, I fight strategically. That's why I use the rebar gun more often than anything else. Because I'm lobbing my artillery from extreme
Oh,
range.
tricky bastard.
That said, normal stingers can go through windows.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
And you also deal with AoE of the spiders as well.
Which would be another reason to keep them at range. The tricky part is figuring out
Yeah.
how much range you need to keep them at.
Yep. Right now I'm just
Yeah.
Mercisphere collecting.
Yeah, I'm the kind of guy who approaches the situation if built.
Did I find
Okay.
the Lizard Doggo Cave?
A whole cave of lizard doggos?
Yes.
Okay. But yeah. Alright. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stations. This is 6. That's gonna be a long station, but kind of figured that already. Knew that already. Next question is, where do we want the products in the line? I guess we'll put them at the front since it's the first factory. One, two, three. Three basic steel products. Plus quickfire. Wait. I think we're... Oh yeah, we're also making rotors in here, aren't we?
Are you in the Iron Factory?
Steel factory.
Steel Factory. Yeah, I believe so. Oh my god, I made an army lizard doggos.
Oh, you found a whole bunch of them, huh?
Yes.
I recently saw a picture on Reddit about that. Someone had a whole bunch of them.
Mm-hmm. I have like 8 of them with me right now. Good doggos.
Okay. Oh, it's tight, but we do clear. All right. Okay. Now all I have to do is build the output from this.
Alright.
And figure out how I'm going to figure out that. Whoa. Uh-oh. Where? Yeah.
I'm befriending every lizard doggo that I find. Because this is way too fun.
Nice. Oh, it's on this line track.
If only you could, like, pack them up like Pokemon. Oh, that'd be so fun.
Okay, so I want to avoid radiation. That line's gonna have to move over.
Check. Hold on. I gave you gas mask filter. Search for filter in the network. You have iodine filters in there.
Yep. Doesn't help. There's also gas things over here.
Yep, iodine filters help with radiation.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
You still need normal gas mask filters for actual gas threats.
Yeah, which is what this area
You could
complicates
just
now.
tank it and go and just move on because they don't deal that much damage that quickly.
Yes, but I'm in the middle of building a rail line.
Oh yeah, then you're gonna need the gas mask filters. Let me see.
And it's like, I'd rather not run the train through a radiation hazard.
Oh, honey, please. I can make you something for that.
Oh, I hope 50's enough. Come on. I need to get rid of this.
Just find a pit. Also, yes, 50 is enough. Trust me.
Drop it. There's another.
If you want to, I can come over to you. I'm not that far. I'm only just
Sure.
across the map. Oh yeah, I'm actually not that far from you. Like actually,
Yeah.
look at the map.
Yeah, we got radiation over here. We got smoke. Can that be blown
Oh,
up?
if once smoke taken care of, I can take care of that for you. I have filters for it.
No, it can't. The smoke thing can get blown up, though.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Let's...
I need to track down the Lost Pioneer helmet because the dogwood cave remind me of that.
There's also a drop pod here.
Really?
Yes. Okay.
There's also a cave right here. Never mind, not a cave, full of power slug. Ooh, that's some slideshow if I've ever seen it.
You got that too, huh?
Yeah, like I was down to like 1 tick, like not even one, like 0.5 tick per second.
Yeah. $46. Toss. Okay. Well, I got rid of enough of it that the frack is no longer radioactive.
Well, that's good at least.
Unless you get off the frack. In some
Yes.
places, it's like 3 meters difference makes a difference.
Yes, it does.
Oh, there's a power slug over here too.
Cool. I'm almost to you.
Yay.
I see where you dumped it.
Fix-It engineers experimented with soft drives, but the prototypes all went missing. They were later located in the toilets, being used as towels.
Excuse me?
I think some pioneers have been playing KSP a little too much.
Also, I didn't think I'd hear you say KSP. Did you,
Oh.
when you played, did you play KSP?
Yes.
Did you make
Kerbal
it to
Space-
Moon and back?
No.
Oh, dang, okay. I was able to do that with the aeronautical division.
Now, my first attempt at landing on the moon, I succeeded at putting a Kerbal on the moon. Sand ship.
About that, I didn't put a Kerbal on the moon. I put a particle accelerator on the moon, if you will.
Well, I think you missed the part where I put the Kerbal on the moon minus lander. He had a lander when he started.
Keyword had.
I misread the distance marker.
I'm guessing I'm guessing you misread it grossly.
I thought it was altitude above ground level. Not
You committed crimes against KSP. You must die.
so. Fortunately, or maybe unfortunate, I had the lander coming in at a very shallow angle in descent.
Oh, you have to come in sharp.
Well, see, that's what saved the Kerbal, though. Because I was not trying to land, I was just lowering my altitude. And then I realized my mistake. As the lander descended, clipped the ground, started tumbling, broke apart.
You have
And-
to reverse thrust so hard that even your grandkids can feel it in order to even have a chance of getting out
Oh,
of
yeah. If you want to do a successful landing, sure. I mean, forget reverse thrust. If I just had wheels on the lander, it could have done an airplane-style horizontal landing the way I brought it in.
Probably not. Probably not.
But needless to say, the shocking part was after the capsule broke apart. It was such a shallow angle and such a light break apart. The Kerbal was sent flying. The ship broke apart around the Kerbal. The Kerbal kept going. And
Dear
using the
God.
Kerbal's jetpack, I was able to reduce horizontal velocity enough to have the Kerbal just land. And not die.
Sir, sometimes you make me scared. For you.
Well, you know, when he's just traveling above about, 3 meters above the surface of the moon.
Traveling at Mach Jesus.
Oh, he wasn't even going that fast. More like 40, 50 meters per second. It's like,
That's fast in my book.
it's like, theoretically, for a Kerbal in a bare spacesuit, 3 meters above the ground, yeah, that should be pretty fast. I'm like, okay, okay, this was unexpected. Because once I realized my mistake, I figured, okay, everything's gonna blow apart horrifically. When the Kerbal is still alive, I'm going, we're still going. Can I do a touchdown?
You managed to do that with Jeb of all people.
And that was vanilla. Oh.
Yeah, modded KSP is even funnier.
I like a lot of the parts mods.
Hmm?
I like a lot of the parts mods because they tend to add parts that otherwise.
Yeah, the Warfare mod was really interesting.
Okay, do I want to? Which way am I taking this? Well, I'd like to go this way, but there's a tree in the way.
Oh yeah, found Summer Sloop.
Maybe. But I've also got KSP too.
You now, don't you?
I haven't actually played it all that much though.
Yeah. It's not as janky, so it's not as fun.
And one other game that I'm really looking forward to trying out when it's released, Subnautica 2. Ooh. That's not going to work right there. We don't have enough room. I mean, if I went with a standard T, we would, but I'm not doing that. Got right there.
Holy Jesus. Whew.
1, 2, 3. 4.
Okay, I need to make the synthetic fabric, or else I just won't be able to make enough filters.
Do. Showing through them rather quickly.
Yeah, because you need filters to make the iodine filters.
Yes.
And iodine filters cost lead, not lead, aluminum casing.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a little bit expensive.
This side's going to be the easy side. Then we need to go up and over.
Now what's down here?
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2,
Yes.
4. 1, 2, 3.
Satan himself.
4, 2, 1, 2. Do I have enough room for this? I do not. And okay. Okay, that's so that a minimum length. Or my other option for this intersection would be to make it a roundabout. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3.
You can only build one. Shit.
Annie?
I was making sure. because you can only build one hub at a time. So you can't have multiple spawn points.
Okay. Yeah.
They thought of
Try.
everything.
Okay, and now I'm in the radiation zone. Oh, hi, doggo.
Make sure to befriend the doggo.
Paleberry.
Search a Paleberry in the network. I should have like 40 or something in there.
Oh, a lot more than that.
Mm-hmm. How many did I have in the network? My question.
70?
Jesus. And they go in stacks of 50, right?
I think stack of 100. But, oh, there's 2 of them.
Befriend them. Because that's
Working on
free tier up loot.
Oops. Let's see. Drop the berry. Walk away. Pet the doggo.
Alright, I'm about to make your friend help the hover pack. But I need to real quick mix about 220 something motors.
Okay. Okay. Samson and Goliath have been befriended.
Who? Beavis and Butthead?
No, Samson and Goliath.
Hmm.
Okay, I think I'm gonna make this just a straight corner. And worry about switching to a different track line later. This spot's just not great for setting up an intersection. Not the way I want to do it.
Blah. Yeah, so the circuit boards I was looking for, that's
Yeah.
recipe, cost, and they do that, cost 10 plastic and 30 Caterium.
Ah.
Yeah. Because normal circuit board costs 2 copper sheet, 4 plastic. Electrode circuit board is 4 rubber, 8 coal. And silicon circuit board is 11 copper sheet, 11 silica. And that one makes 5. the Ethereum circuit board, once the earlier, makes 7.
Oh, hi. I found a Mercer sphere.
What? Nice.
And an unfriendly.
You weren't even actually looking for one.
Well, you know, when somebody starts lobbing rocks at me, kind of draws attention.
You haven't turned your thing to neutral yet?
No.
Hmm.
Most of the time, it's not a problem for me.
I think I did that mainly because I was getting tired of getting bullied.
Well, you were kind of running into large groups of them.
That is true.
Most of the time, I am aware they're there before they ever hit me. So I'm already looking.
You're aware
for
they're
them.
there, but they just suck to encounter. Especially if you're in the middle of the building. Speak when you need help, or do you have anything sorted?
He's dead. It helps that he's on top of a thing that, so he couldn't actually reach me. So all he could do was lob rocks at me, and hope to hit me.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to kill an elite hog.
We hum a simple melody into the effigy, yet we hear no harmony. It covers the temple in bones and organs and limbs, yet ignores our bleeding wounds. Scripture is needed. Consume.
A familiar pattern is emerging in your brain. Please assess yourself for signs of concussion. If necessary, a replacement pioneer will be dispatched. Work must continue. Replacement delivery schedule estimate. Error, years.
Oh, did you get the replacement message?
Yep.
Nice.
It's like, I should assess myself for a concussion. Whoa. Of course, considering that the replacement estimate is apparently an error or null value, that's kind of concerning.
Yep. Equalization. Oh, hey, did you see that Discord has new audio sounds right now?
Yes. I have turned
I
most
kind of
of
like
all
it.
rain
It
effects off.
really brings a whole new. It's I like it. I just like because it reduces the monotony of Discord sound.
It keeps confusing me. Ooh, sulfur node. And what is now a prime location for a train station. And another slug. Whoa, hello.
What?
Oh, just a spitter, which I should have seen. Who is now dead.
Nice.
Oh, power slug. Of course, it's gonna have something guarding it.
Yeah, all the animals will have something guarding something.
Well, I just encountered a blue power slug with nothing here. Ooh, what is this place? I want to keep going this way. Okay, so if we want to build in there. Hmm. First question, which way is this station be facing? West or east? Oh, yellow power slug. Ooh, that was close.
Alright, I need to automate some shit, like, genuinely.
Like which stuff?
Motors. I need to get them automated, but I only have them being semi-automated at best.
Yeah. I'm currently working on the rail line that'll allow us to fully automate that.
Yeah, wait, the rail line should have motors automated.
Well, one of the reasons for the rail line is because the stators we need to make motors is at the steel factory. The
Milestone
rotors we
reached.
need
The
to make
hoverpack draws
motors
energy from nearby power connections,
is at the
and so
headquarters.
can only be used in their vicinity. It provides an excellent vantage point of your work, which you clearly need. Otherwise, you would have optimized that obvious problem by now.
Yeah, we did. We used jetpacks, bitch. We automated and obsoleted that problem long ago.
Because it's like, we have rotors being made, we have stators being made, now we just need to bring the two together.
Oh, hey, check network for hoverpack.
Nice.
You're welcome. Let me make one for myself as well.
That'll be most helpful in some areas. Okay. Especially while working on the rail line. That misclicked. And this tree may once again be a problem.
Hoverpack should make the building of megabases easier.
Oh yeah. Well, other than small branches, I'm not really clipping through anything major. Still... I'm gonna do the loop. It should be... there. Two, three.
Okay, so hoverpack only works provided you have power.
Yes. Get too far from a power source, and you lose power and fall out of the sky. It does have an emergency descent mode you can use to avoid mostly death.
Mostly. You'll still be at like 1 or 10-ish HP.
The catch is timing when to trigger it.
That's the catch.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll be right back, chat.
I've actually got a screenshot. My mom won't take that. That sounds me.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
I left myself hovering above the railroad track, staring at the steel factory.
Milestone reached. Fixit dedicated this milestone to the conveyor belt and lift Mark 5. They may be implying that your factory could be further optimized. While they are correct, I believe they are setting unreasonable expectations. Having all of humanity very definitely relying on your work is a lot of pressure. It's a good thing I'm here.
Oh yes, where would we be without Ada?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely not working on losing our minds.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. Means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that is not a great place for that to come down.
What's not?
Huh?
What's not a good place for it to come down?
Oh, this location where I'm bringing the rail line in for a planned sulfur station.
Alright.
And non-destroyable rock in the way. Well, since the station couldn't come... Two, three, four? Okay, yeah. Out of power.
Hey, yo. I'm about to finish the Kikiturium line.
Nice.
And here we go.
Okay.
Programmable splitter unlocked. This upgrade to the smart splitter provides additional options to improve conveyor belt logistics.
There we
Nice.
go.
You know, I've rarely ever... Actually, I don't think I've ever actually used the smart splitter. Or the
Programmable splitter. Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Alright, it looks like we're gonna have to... Us. Parts.
Four. Three.
Milestone reached. Several parts more efficient and powerful than the human brain can now be made, to compensate for many deficiencies otherwise encountered in future development efforts. The blender enables you to mix and/or combine parts and fluids for more complex recipes. Most importantly, project part number 6, the assembly director system, should be produced and delivered to the space elevator as soon as possible.
All right.
Yeah, Trump worked probably better.
Okay. Let's see. Power declining. We're at max range. Okay, there's the steel factory. The steel factory needs an output line over here.
Mm-hmm.
So is the sulfur. Alright. So chat, so far the plan is we're going to bring the rail lines somewhere along this direction. And somewhere it'll hook up the canyon line again. I need to change direction right about here.
Hello, beautiful. Found the moisture sphere.
Nice. Oh, I do enjoy being able to glide above hostiles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, the joint's right there. So that's going to be the start of our curve. One, two, three, four. Now we need those. Only a single track for this branch. It's a one-way branch. This branch is basically the exit line from. Gonna be exit line from two different rail stations. 4. Okay, so we're going to start the downward angle right here.
Hello, Ada. What you got for me?
Ada? Did you name a lizard doggo Ada?
Not another not Mercer, Summer Sloop. Oh wow, I am in a very large area.
Okay, the output from that station is going to have to swing kind of...
Oh, tricky little bastard. There was 2 power slugs in the cave. The blue slug was just a fake out.
Nice.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I just got pinned. Got pinged for shit. That's lovely. I think it's my inventory.
Would you believe I've pretty much been in the air ever since he gave me the jetpack, or the hover pack?
I'd believe it. I mean, I would too. Also, you know, turbo fuel is more fuel efficient than normal fuel in the fuel generator, right?
Yes. The only reason
Alright,
why
excellent.
it's not being produced is the lack of material at the site.
I currently if I can make the stuff for this, I can bring stuff to the site.
Somehow, I don't think you want to become the main supplier for the materials for turbo fuel for the entire factory.
No, no, what I mean by that is drone ports.
We don't have access to drones yet.
The you know the milestone that's currently up right now? That's for
Okay.
drones.
Yes. The point is, we don't have them currently, which is why we're not currently producing turbo fuel at the refinery.
Oh, it could be. And hello, little crevice. What do you have in store for me?
Okay, do I want to leave that at that level of... Hmm.
I've encountered almost no monsters here. That is a brand new first. The only thing I've encountered was hatcheries.
Alrighty then. One, two, three, four. That's more than a 90-degree corner. Whoa. One, two, three, four. One, two, three. No, we did not transition to this railroad track smoothly. Okay. Oh, now I'm grounded. Okay. That, at the very least, should complete the loop.
I have no use for blood. You do. Consume. It's kind of funny.
Okay. Frack, I'm not certain which ones. Are you at the hub?
Not yet. What do you need to do?
I need the name of. Crap, I'm not sure which station is which.
Do you need basic parts or do you need equipment?
I need the name of a rail station.
Look on the map. Rail stations are marked.
Yep.
Gristleham, Squad, or
Wait.
Gristleham or Scavode.
Yeah, which station is the right side station heading westbound?
Heading westbound. Westbound, that should be Scavode. Looking on the map.
Hundred 155 kilometers an hour.
Found it.
Devotee. Okay. Now they've been named appropriately.
What was that? Were those names given by the game?
Yep.
Why? Oh, right. Right.
Hmm.
Because Coffee Stain. Coffee Stain is not an English-based company.
Ah. Yeah, that would make
So
sense.
there's a little. So the translation is not fully there. Oh shit. There we go. Landed in just deep enough water.
Okay, so question here is, do we flip around this set of rocks and then link up with the main lane? Or do we curve beforehand? I also need a turnaround loop. Where? We also have this bypass lane. Oh, that's where I'm getting power from.
What?
Factory right above my head.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I was looking at the gauge going, wait a minute. I'm well away from the tracks. Why am I still reading power?
Mm-hmm. Now, if only achievements are turned on.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that's why I ended up starting the Desert World build.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Dear God. You know the fix it our like 2 hour reminder thing?
Uh-huh.
I felt it run through my body, like the actual noise.
Oh wow.
That's how off guard I was when that happened. Like some sounds they just pierce your soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of them. So this road back here, going from that's a branch off from the sand mine. What's it for?
Oh, it was heading towards the desert, and also originally built to help with reaching a death crate.
For you or for me?
Actually, I think it was one of yours.
Hmm.
But then you, going an alternate way, got to the death crate before I finished. So.
Alright, let's see what Lizard Doggo has for me today. Stators. Nice. Stators are always good.
Okay, so. Oh, I need to turn around. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That might still work.
Alien protein. Found it. Power shard, power shard,
1,
power shard.
2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4.
Holy fuck. Alright. Let's see how many power shards we get out of this. For the record, we had 500 power shards in the system. I just pulled them out to maximum out, meaning we're down to like 480 something.
Oh, whoops. Oh.
Hot damn.
Yeah, that was almost a long draw. Hello, Kenny.
Oh, well, what this?
Oh, I just provided a demonstration of the emergency descent function of the jet, hover pack. Not at all, Kenny. I love lurkers.
Make sure to follow before you loop.
Okay. Yep, that's gonna be altered.
Sweet baby Jesus.
What was that?
How close are you to the hub?
Uh, fairly close.
Come down to the Power Shard building.
And not a complete interchange, just a turnaround loop from the westbound line to the northbound or eastbound line.
Uh, you remember all those power slugs I picked up?
Yeah.
We'll go and take a look in the storage bin. It's downstairs, not upstairs.
All right. Where's the stairs?
Go down the stairs to your left. To your left.
Oh, nice.
Now take a look in the depot. Not that depot. The actual depot uploader.
Where the
Look in here.
we got another stack?
Oh yeah.
Give me the depot. And we're full.
So we have a surplus of almost 400 on top of the 500 in storage. Or, correction,
Cool.
in network. And because of that, I'm going to do something real quick.
And Kenny, you should see some of the intersections I've created. I'll give you a tour after I finish this turnaround loop. For this build, I have been working on making intersections that don't crisscross. Oh, yeah, that's a problem. Okay.
We should be good on power shards for a while at least.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, goddamn. We do need to set up a aluminum factory though.
Oh, that's on the to-do list.
Yeah, because we can't really progress anymore unless we do that. Anyway, I have to hop off for the night. I will see you tomorrow. Oh, actually, no. I won't be seeing you tomorrow because I'm busy all day. I'll see you the day
Nice
after.
kitty. Okay,
See you.
see you. Yeah, I've been working on doing flyover bridges for all of my stations, or all of my intersections this build. There we go. But these two stations are basically the main station for our hub factory. That is a bypass line. Okay, now I can show you what the eastbound loop currently looks like. Actually, Alright, to the steel factory we go. Oh, it's going to take the bypass. I still have to set up the block signals. So the next intersection we're going to hit is going to be effectively a T intersection, with the left heading towards the desert, the right going semi-southbound. So we're going to stay on the top side, but the straight through line drops down underneath. That overhead line is for pulling into the steel factory from the other direction. Actually, let's see. I want to go to eastbound receiving. That'll pass currently through. Here we go again. Next stop is unreachable. I gotta get rid of that tree. We're gonna go that way. Yep, here's another flyover. The planning extension that way. Let's see, we want to stay on this loop. Aha. Okay, yeah, that's the... And of course, for this build, I've offset the track. I have to redo this section of rail, but I offset the track so that if you have to stop anywhere along the line and get out, you're getting out over something solid. Yeah, there's the section that's going to head towards the desert. That line's coming from desert. I gotta redo this whole section. Maybe. There's the backside of one of our factories. Okay, so far so good. Huh. Don't know why it said it was unreachable. My usual thought along those lines is probably because of the signal somewhere. Ah. So far, this is the start of our rail system. Ah. Currently, all of I'm currently set up to be 6 cars long. Oh, wow. Well, for now, that's pretty much all the block signals needed for the hub. And my train is currently the only one on the system. And I need more computers. Okay. So I would like to run a bypass line under here too. So ah, that's kind of cool. Nope, that won't work. The train is sitting in the station. We won't be able to take the bypass lane. There we go. Short little dip. Gotta redo that section. Now comes the joy of signals. Now, at least I have the hover pack, but that'll make things a little easier. Alright. But first, I need to make more computers. And those have to be made by hand. Yeah, just finishing dinner. Okay, so... let's make ourselves some computers. And I need to check something right quick. Let's see, the only thing we have under automated production currently is those cables and plastic. Let's see where we're at. 30. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Right. Oh yeah, I forgot. We can place lock signals anywhere now. That did not split it. Okay. Conflicting entry signal types? See, that's block. Okay. Okay, so that completes that block. Now I need to block this off. Okay. Okay, signal loops onto itself. There was no... Okay, that hasn't been divided. Let's move that. There we go. Now, the way this works, theoretically, the path signals are only used by automatic trains. And they'll allow a train to enter the block. Actually, I should just make this a solid, just a regular block. Can I do that to flip them? I can. Might as well just make that a regular block. the exit signals should be path signals. No, those can be blocks too. I don't care if those two are aired out. Okay. Oh, that's where a pass signal here would be handy. The idea being if you have a... Yeah, kind of like the real world. If you approach a block with, and the start of the block has an orange or an amber light, that means start slowing down now, because when you reach the end of this block, you're going to have to come to a complete stop. That's how they avoid collisions in the real world. Because, you know, trains take a while to stop. And it's a bad idea to wait for the conductor to be able to see the train ahead. So they tell you to start slowing down a whole block early. But the way a path signal would work here, my audience, if there was a path signal here, if I had... Yep. Depends on the size of the train and speeds, but what we got going on here is the way this is currently set up. If my engine is, say, sitting at this signal waiting, it'll prevent any trains from coming through here because the block's full. If this is a path signal, though, that would allow a train to continue through if that train is planning on going straight through, because they won't collide with my train. Now, if the train wants to make a left, then that train will stop at the signal because it's blocked. I'm going to leave it, in this case though, I'm going to leave it as a block, because if most of the trains running on the lines are trailing 6 cars, if they're stopped at this signal, they're going to be backed up all the way over here. And yeah, for my corners, I've basically been going 5 foundation 90-degree corners. Okay. So all the signals over here are set. I do believe the cables have failed to render correctly. Okay, so those are set. It's a straight run, so might as well use blocks. basically, I'm now breaking up the train into 2 section blocks. That way, there's plenty of room for the trains to be on the block, and in dividing the line like this, we keep trains moving smoothly. Hopefully. Hopefully smoothly. Okay, now we get to my T intersection. That's the down lane for going that way. Okay. Okay, and going this way. Yeah, okay. And the tops. Yeah. Something tried shooting at me. It was... wow. And I just ran out of computers. We have what, 40 computers? There's going into the steel factory. I still need to, of course, pipe some products over here. We've got, I think, 6 of them. With the rail line going, we should be able to start automating some of this stuff. Let's see, what are we up to? Up another 36? Next time over at... Okay. Next time I'm over at headquarters. Okay, that's done. There's that. Also, offsetting it like this provides an easy location for that. Oh yes, that's a... Right there, we've got a future sulfur mine and train station. Actually, in this case, I'm going to turn that off. I prefer not to try stopping trains in the middle of a hill. Okay. Those are solid. Those are all solid. Hmm. Oh wait, that's an exit line only, so... Okay, I think that should be everything. Now, will it be... Okay, so the next step. For us, yeah, the next step for us would be to build a new train and see about setting up an automated route. First, your load, load, load. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay. Stop is unreachable. That's... Now we gotta troubleshoot. Because we know the route works. I might need to put loops at the end of the dead ends, like temporary loops. Okay. Hello. Hmm. So combined, this gives us a receiving of 12. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's build ourselves a temporary loop. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. One, two, three. Yeah. Well. Oh, then we push it out another one. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay. Here we go. So we'll cap off our dead ends with some temporary loops. Whoop. One, 2, 3. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Oh, I think those need to be on the outside. There we go. There we go. Now we go to the other end. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's good. Okay. We got some support system set up right there. Okay, I think I might be out of dead ends now. Hmm. Maybe next time I load up the world it'll work. Well, there is still that one. Oh. Break. Look at that, I have a different idea. I want to go back to the steel factory. Alright. I think this is where I'm going to call it a night. We have a start for the rail system. Next I need to do is convey a product in here. And then see if I can get automation running. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed.